So the Kansas Capital Multiplier Funds, it's a partnership, it's a program that's a partnership between NetWork Kansas and the Kansas Department of Commerce. And the purpose of the funds is to provide leverage to support private capital investment. The Kansas Capital Multiplier Loan Fund is a program where we can leverage against sources of funds like bank loans and new lines of credit, and provide additional money to businesses that are taking on projects, giving them some additional funding to support their project. That funding can come in the form of working capital or other uses such as inventory financing, asset purchase, and many others. We've had good success to date with the program. So the program originated through an award of $13.2 million to the Kansas Department of Commerce, and NetWork Kansas engaged in a relationship, a partnership with the Department of Commerce to deploy this program and administer it. And we were provided, of the $13.2 million, $10.5 million in what we're calling the Kansas Capital Multiplier Loan Fund. The purpose of the Kansas Capital Multiplier Funds is to support private capital investment and be the last piece of the puzzle to help make a project happen. For example, working with a business that is able to get part of their project funded through a lending institution such as a bank, whether that be through a new loan or a new line of credit, or perhaps some private capital investment that would come in the form of equity investment. Funds for the Capital Multiplier Loan Fund have many, there are many possibilities. Very flexible use of funds. Can range from anywhere from purchase of a building or building construction, asset purchase, inventory financing. One of our more popular categories is simply to provide that business with working capital that they need to help with the larger project that they're working on. As part of the program through the U.S. Treasury, for every dollar that we invest in a project, we look to leverage $10 of private investment. So with the Capital Multiplier Loan Fund, we are looking for a 9% match from our funds to go into a project. So for example, if a business is working with a bank and secure a $500,000 loan or line of credit to support a new project, the Kansas Capital Multiplier Fund could provide up to $45,000 that could be used for those flexible uses. Projects that are eligible to use the Kansas Capital Multiplier Funds would be for-profit businesses that are non-residential in nature, both commercial and industrial projects. Businesses can apply for a minimum of $25,000 from the Kansas Capital Multiplier Loan Fund and a maximum of $500,000. That amount is a function of their level of private investment that they're bringing to the table. And as far as terms on the loan go, our maximum term is 10 years. For projects that pay back within 5 years or less, we have a 3% fixed interest rate. For those that are more than 5 years, up to 10 years, a 5% fixed interest rate. The Capital Multiplier Loan Fund provides a lot of benefit to a number of different entities. For the business that's applying, this is access to funds that are pretty flexible in nature and can really help provide that business with the working capital they need to help sustain their cash flow as they move forward on a new project. For lenders and others that are investing in these projects, these funds are become subordinate sources of funds and therefore provide a lender with some assurance relating to other investment in the project. Overall, these funds provide the benefit to the state of Kansas in that they are supporting projects that are, in many cases, increasing wealth in the communities in which these businesses operate, as well as job creation. If you're a business or a lender or another party that is working on a project that you think generally qualifies for the Kansas Capital Multiplier Loan Fund, please contact our referral center to get more information on the process and what you need to do to get started.